Welcome to Yoga with Toms. This is Saturday's class, ruling planet Saturn and ruling sign Sagittarius. So today we're going to respect the qualities of these two signs and rulers. Let's call them rulers. And the main focus today is going to be on, as always, breath, listening to the body, and the secondary focus is on shoulders. We're going to more focus on alignment and correct execution of that asana. We start with chanting mantra Om. Why I'm chanting? Because we're putting some emotion to it. So it has more benefit of connecting us and making a clear distinction between the practice and the life of the mat. Let's continue. So with the inhalation, we bring the arms up above the head, prayer position. Exhaling, bring them down in front of the chest. Mantra Om consists of 3 sounds: A, O, and Take a deep breath in. Slowly open up the eyes and make an intention for the class, whatever it is for you. Let's continue as usual, making circles with the hips. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Synchronize the movement always with the breath. First comes the breath, then follows the movement. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Feel your body and change direction. Same thing for other side. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Here in this exercise today, let's focus on keeping our sitting bones firmly down on the ground. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. You could do this any way you like it, but make sure for today just to pay attention if you're able to put your sitting bones all the way through twisting and making circles, firmly staying grounded on the ground. Well done. Let's bring our hands up above our head and exhaling, open them up into the cactus. Palms facing forward, elbows back. Make sure your hands are 90-degree angle. Then don't go over or lower. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Open up the chest, elbows back. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling up, reach up, exhaling down. Let's go for a twist here. Exhaling, twist your left arm still in a cactus. 3, 2, 1. Inhaling to the middle. Exhaling, twist towards your right. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Inhaling to the middle. Exhaling, arms go up. Inhale here. Exhale, forward. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling, arms reach up. Exhaling, release, arms down on your knees. Shake your shoulders, relax. Release any tension you might have. And let's do a couple of breathing exercises. With inhalation, we bring the shoulders up to the ears as much as you can. Exhalation, drop. Release through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Reach up, lift up. Exhale, drop the shoulders, relax. Inhaling up, 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 up. Maybe even hold the breath. Exhale, drop and release those shoulders down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Well done. Let's go a bit faster. Inhaling up, exhale down. Pick up the pace. Inhale up, exhale down. Release, relax. Now let's move up from the hips to the shoulders to the neck. Circle your neck. Release the tension you might have in your neck. Inhale up, exhale down. Make sure your spine is straight, chest is open, and only your neck is moving. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Feel free to do it as slow as you want. Make sure you take care of your neck, listen to its needs, and circle for the other side. Change direction. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhale down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Return to the middle and let's roll the shoulders forward. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Change the direction. Inhaling up towards the back. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Well done. Let's open up the arms and have a couple of hugs. Palms facing upwards, thumbs facing backwards. Exhaling close. Hug yourself deep. Inhaling, open, tilt the pelvis backward, open up the chest, thumbs facing backwards, chin up. Exhaling, tilt the pelvis forward, hug yourself, chin to the chest. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, close. With inhalation, let's move up to the Navasana. Straighten your legs in front of you. Lift your legs up. Use your hands if you need more support. Open up the chest. Chin tucked in. Optionally, you can also straighten your legs. Let's hold it for 5 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. One more breath. Inhale. Exhaling, cross the legs, arms on the ground. Lift your butt off the ground. Hold it for 3, 2, smile, enjoy. 1, exhale down. Second or third, 3 rounds of Navasana. Open up the chest, get the legs in position, and hold it for 4 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Focus on your breathing. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Keep holding. Lift the legs higher up if you're having them straight. Exhale. 2. One more inhale. Deeply into the belly. Exhaling, cross the legs, arms on the ground. Lift the butt off the ground. You can keep your legs on the ground if you're not able to lift them higher up. Optionally, if this is too easy, you can also try the L-sit. Hold it for 2 and 1. Back into the third and final round of Navasana. Well done. Keep it for 3 deep breaths. Let's make the breath slower. Take a deep breath in. Feel the belly, feel the chest. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhaling. 2. One more deep inhale. Exhaling, cross the legs, arms on the ground, lift the butt off the ground. Optionally, straighten the legs. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Well done. Cross the legs, and let's go for a tabletop. Cat and cow. It's a very good exercise for lubricating the hip, moving, inhaling, tilt the pelvis upwards, look up, exhale, chin to the chest, tilt the pelvis forward, arch the back. Make sure your shoulder blades go up. Inhaling, open. Keep moving on your own breath. Exhaling, close. If you feel like moving a bit faster or slower, feel free to do so, as long as you're synchronizing with your breath. Exhaling, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Let's go for thread the needle. Your left shoulder goes down on the ground. Reach your left arm forward. Well done. Inhaling, lift your right hand up. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, lift your right leg up. Grab it by the ankle. Open up the hip. Balance on your left shoulder here. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. If you have the leg up, bring it down. Inhaling, reach your right hand up. Exhaling, bring back to the middle and switch sides. Exhaling, bring your right shoulder on the ground. Inhaling, left arm up. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, lift your right, also left knee higher up. Open up the hip, open up the chest. Look up for 3. Grabbing your left ankle, 2, and 1. Inhaling, release the leg. Reach up with your left arm higher up. Exhaling, down, back into the tabletop. Let's go for a puppy pose. Bring your arms forward, chest closer to the ground. Maybe even resting on the ground with your arms reaching forward. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Inhaling, push back into the downward facing dog. Tuck your toes under and walk the dog. This is the first dog of the day, so don't worry if you feel a bit more stiff. That's why we walk the dog. We need to take the walk daily, as you would walk the dog every day, maybe even twice a day or 3 times a day, depending on how kind you are to your dog. Same, you have to take care of your body every day, regularly. So walk it. Straight arms. In this position, main aspects to pay attention. Sometimes people cup their palms, so try to make them flat. Make sure that your fingers are straight and parallel. Index fingers or middle fingers parallel to each other. You could check it briefly, lifting up your head above your hands, but once you know it's there, release your neck and look between the legs. So the neck should be under the shoulders. Next, you want to press your shoulder closer to your knees. It helps even to bend the knees and lift your heels off the ground, to have your chest and shoulders stretching and opening from this position. And once you're here with your sitting bones going back and up, stretching the spine, which is very important, you can start straightening the legs and maybe even bringing your heels on the ground. Make sure that bending and straightening doesn't compromise your back. You can do it a couple of times. Bend the knees, straighten them as much as you can. Bend them, straighten. Well done. Let's go for a forward bend. Step forward, halfway up. Spine parallel to the ground, activate. Bring those shoulder blades together. Exhalation, forward bend all the way down, standing in front of the back. Let's grab our elbows going from side to side. Well done. Relax and start to wake up your legs. Holding for 3, exploring 2. Optionally, you could also go behind the backs. And 1. Let's go for a twist here. Right hand on the ground. Bend your right knee, straighten your left. Inhaling, left arm up. Exhaling down. Switch sides. Inhaling, right arm up. Right leg straight. Exhaling down. One more time on each side. Inhale, left arm up, twist, open, reach. Exhaling down. Inhaling, right hand up, reach up, twist. Exhaling down. With inhalation, vertebrae, stand up into the standing position. Arms can reach up, but then with exhalation, bring them down in front of the chest, over the sides, into the mountain pose. Let's go for 2 rounds of Surya Namaskara. Start with the mountain pose. So tilt the pelvis forward, contraction of abdominal muscles. Open up the chest, shoulders back and down, chin tucked in, top of the head pointing upwards. This is mountain pose. With inhalation, reach the arms up. Exhaling forward and all the way down. Release and relax. Inhaling halfway up. Spine parallel to the ground. Exhaling, arms on the ground. Jump or step back into the plank. You can take extra breath or with same exhalation going down into the lower plank with elbows next to the body or relaxing on the ground. Inhaling, upward facing dog, feet flat, shoulders back and down, open chest. Look up. Exhaling, push back into the downward facing dog. Same as before, straight arms, relax the neck. No need to look anywhere up. There's no one bothering around. Relax your neck. Release. Shoulders up, hips back and up. You can still walk the dog. Maybe try the 3-legged dog. One side, also the other side. And whenever you're ready, jump or step forward into the halfway up with inhalation. Exhaling forward and all the way down. Inhaling, stand up, arms up, reach up. Exhaling, standing position, mountain pose. Let's go for 1 more round. Surya Namaskara. Up. Inhaling, arms go up, reach up. Exhaling forward and all the way down. Relax. Inhaling halfway, activate your spine. Exhaling, arms on the ground. Jump or step back into the plank, lower plank. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Reach up, open chest. Exhaling, push back into the downward facing dog. Let's go for 3-leg dog. Lift your right leg up. Straight line, reach up, chest still going towards your knees. Hold it for 3, 2, smile, enjoy. 1, especially if you don't feel like smiling, smile. Exhaling down. With inhalation, bring your left leg up. 3-leg dog. Straight leg, reach, stretch your shoulders for 3, 2, and 1. Exhaling, bring your legs down into the downward facing dog. With inhalation, jump or step forward. Halfway up, spine parallel to the ground. Exhaling forward. Relax. Inhaling, vertebrae, stand up into the standing position. Mountain pose. Exhale. Surya Namaskara back. Just 1 round. With inhalation, bend the knees, chair pose, arms go up, tilt the pelvis forward, open up the chest. Exhalation, straighten the legs, forward and all the way down. Relax. Inhaling halfway, spine parallel to the ground. Make sure you can bring up your hands, and with exhalation, arms on the ground. Jump or step back into the lower plank, elbows next to the body. Inhaling, upward facing dog. You can practice Ujjayi breathing, especially in downward facing dog. Exhaling. Let's keep it for 3. Oh, sorry, we're doing Surya Namaskar, so we're stepping the right leg forward. So, warrior 1, arms go up. Exhaling, arms on the ground. Step back into the lower plank. Happens when you think too much. Inhaling, open up the chest. Exhaling, downward facing dog. With inhalation, left leg. Step forward, between arms. Arms go up into warrior 1. Open up the chest. Left leg, bend the knee, anterior angle. And with exhalation, arms go down on the ground. Step back into the lower plank. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Now we have a 3 breath in a downward facing dog for 3, 2, and 1. Inhalation, bend the knees, jump or step forward, halfway up. Exhaling, forward. Inhaling, stand up, bend the knees, chair pose, tilt the pelvis forward. Exhaling, mountain pose. Here, from the mountain pose, let's go for one more vinyasa and find our way down into the dolphin. With inhalation, arms go up. Exhalation, forward, all the way down. Inhalation, halfway up, spine parallel to the ground. Exhaling, arms on ground, jump or step back into the plank, lower plank. Exhaling, inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. And here, from downward facing dog, you have multiple options you can choose from. You can stay here in downward facing dog or go down into the child's pose if you feel like relaxing and taking deep breath here. If you feel like, you can also bring your forearms on the ground and go for a dolphin. Open up the chest and notice the difference between the dolphin and downward facing dog. Different kind of animal, right? Keep bringing your chest closer to your knees, arms forward. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Here, from the dolphin, we can try to go for inversion. So, you can do Pincha Mayurasana, headstand, or just continue resting in your child's pose. If you want to do the headstand, I would recommend using the wall so you don't fall over for support. If you feel comfortable, try to bring your elbows together just to measure the distance. Then we open up the arms, interlace the fingers, and bring the head in between the arms. That's for the headstand. Straightening the legs, walking towards till the butt is over the head, as much as it can get. And then try to lift up one leg, other one, maybe even small jump if you're struggling, till you get up, straightening the legs, and having your headstand. Wherever you are, Pincha Mayurasana, headstand, child's pose, or any other pose you feel like doing at the moment, let's hold it together for 5 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 2. One more inhale. Exhaling down. If you like, you can also stop here in the middle into the L, and then release onto the ground into the child's pose. Let's meet everyone nicely in the child's pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. With inhalation, tuck your toes under, sit up, open up the chest, and let's go for a camel pose. Option 1, bring your arms on the waist, tilt the pelvis forward, open up the chest, and lean backwards. Option 2, try to grab your heels, and open up Still pelvis reaching forward, opening the chest, looking back. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Inhaling up, tuck your toes under and find yourself into the balancing squat. Bring your legs together, knees together, open up the chest. You can reach with your hands up above the head. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Inhaling slowly with control. Stand up, reaching your heels off the ground. Reaching up. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Bring your heels on the ground, and for the balancing pose today, let's do Dancing Warrior. So find your way on the mat. Lift up your right leg, grab it by the ankle. Lift up your left arm. Option 1, stay balancing here. Option 2, lean forward, your left arm forward, palm facing upwards, and your leg behind the back. Hold it for 3, Dancing Warrior, 2, and 1. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Switch sides. With inhalation, lift your left leg, grab it by the ankle. Inhaling, right hand up, open up the chest. Exhaling, forward bend. Hold it for 3, reaching your left leg backwards, stretching your left shoulder, right arm forward, hips square, parallel to the ground. Look towards your right hand. Don't worry if you lose the balance. And with inhalation, stand up, reach up, exhaling back to the mountain pose. Let's find our way down on the ground into the squat. Separate legs, hip width apart, and sit down here in a squat. One of my favorite poses, sitting squat, very helpful for opening up the hips. Let's circle our hands and go for a crow pose. So circle the wrists to warm up them before we go for a brief flight of the crow. Bring your hands down on the ground, plant them on the ground, and your legs, ideally they will go inside of your armpits, but if this is too difficult for you to maintain, you can also bring them on edges of your elbows. Lean forward, lift your legs one by one or both at the same time. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Well done. With control, land your crow back into the squat and release the tension from your wrists. Well done. Circle the wrists. Now let's go down into the seated position, opening up the legs into the butterfly. Inhalation, open up the chest, chin up, exhaling forward bend. Try to give your forehead closer to your toes. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Inhaling up, exhaling. Let's go down into finishing sequence, Setu Bandhasana. Roll yourself down on the ground. Bring your legs closer to each other towards your sitting bones. Inhaling, lift the pelvis up, open up the chest. Interlace the fingers underneath and keep position for 3, 2. Heart opening posture makes you feel more comfortable. 1. Exhaling down. Let's grab the knees towards your chest. Release the tension that you might have in your lower back. Hold it for 3, 2. Hug your knees tight, tight, tight. 1. Open up the legs into the happy baby pose and prepare for the shoulder stand. If you don't like shoulder stand, try to do just legs up above, straight line. Inhaling, lift the pelvis up off the ground and go for the shoulder stand. Salama Sarvangasana, supported shoulder stand. Why supported? Because we use your hands for support. So bring your elbows slightly closer and walk your hands. The lower they are on the butt, harder it is to have lifted up.
So try to walk your hands higher up, actually from the other point of view. So if you're upright, then it sounds like you're going up towards the head. But if you're inverted, then actually the hands walk closer to your ground. It's a bit confusing, but I hope you understand. So reach up the legs, and if this is too easy for you, you can always rest your hands on the ground and keep the position just on your shoulders. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Bend the legs and open them up into the butterfly, still in a shoulder stand. As same as before, you could try to lift your arms up and try to put them on top of your knees. Still balancing just on your shoulders. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Legs over the head into Halasana. Straight legs if you can. And you could put the hands for support still here. Don't worry if your legs are somewhere up here or more looks like this, that's okay. More importantly is to have your legs over the head and maybe your arms on the ground. So if you can, release your arms. If not, don't worry. Enjoy and smile. For 1 deep inhale here, feel your belly. Exhalation, lift up into the easy seated cross leg position. Well done. Almost done. So cross your legs, the regular crossing, and once you're here, switch it to the other one, to the unfamiliar one. Usually you practice one side, and if you don't practice both sides every day, then once in a while it's very healthy to switch them up. Bring your arms behind the back, and today let's do something unusual and go for either reverse Namaste or grabbing your elbows behind the back. Choose your variation, get in a position, open up the chest, straighten the spine, and exhaling forward bend. Today, let's try to do the forward bend with making sure that the spine stays straight and open. Chest open without crunching and leaning forward. Because today, with the focus on the lower back. So it might be that you're sitting upright here and barely even reaching forward. That's all fine. That just means we still need to do a bit more focus on our lower back. So the lower back is the one that shines here. We see how good we are and flexible there. With inhalation, sit up, straighten legs in front of you, and let's go for Paschimottanasana, forward bend. Inhaling, arms go up, exhaling, forward bend. Same here, keep your legs active. If you can, grab them. If not, you can use a belt to wrap them around to keep you like a horse, riding a horse, making that the direction is still correct. Here, please try to have your spine straight and chest open as before. Now we're also testing our lower back here. So if you see that my lower back is not moving at all, only my upper body is leaning forward, and that doesn't give any stretch to our lower back. So today we're putting focus on our lower back as well. Keep it for 3, as much as you can, and each exhalation going forward 2, and releasing, and maybe having more space for a lower back. 1, inhale up, and with exhalation we go down into the last relaxing pose, Savasana. So lay down on the ground and we stay there for 5 minutes. I will turn off the music so it doesn't disturb us, and then continue explanation. If you've been here on a class before, you know the drill. So we're going to stay here in Savasana for 5 nice relaxing minutes. Setting up the timer so we don't have to worry about oversleeping, falling asleep. So we've been doing these 35 minutes of the class just preparing for this moment, for this final moment of the class. of releasing tension in the body, releasing stored up emotions. So we have a fresh new start. And before we start in the fresh new day, we're charging up, releasing finally anything that's still stuck. So first make sure when laying down with feet hip width apart, palms open facing upwards, spine straight, chin slightly tucked in. Make sure your whole body is relaxed, especially your face. You could have a nice smile up here if it makes you feel good. But any other way, you try to relax all your muscles. Once you find any tension still left, try to breathe into it. And once your physical body is nicely relaxed, start paying attention to your breathing. Focus on your breath. Release any control if you had any. For example, if you're practicing Ujjayi breathing, at this moment try to remember to release it and return to your natural breathing. There is no need to control, make it more deeper. Just return to whatever is natural for you. Thoughts wander away, don't worry, bring them back with focus to your breath. If you have any favorite meditation, you can start or continue to do it now. Otherwise, just try to fill your heart up with gratitude and relax. Enjoy.
moving your fingers and toes, reintroducing movement into your body. You can have a gentle stretch here if you want, and then bend your knees and roll on to the right side of your body. And whenever you're ready, sit up into the easy seated position. With your eyes still closed, chest open and spine straight. Put your hands wherever you feel comfortable and observe your physical body. How do you feel after the class? Observe your mind. And observe your heart. Do you still feel gratitude? If not, try to find an excuse to feel it. Any reason you can be grateful anytime during your life. Could be big, could be small. Anything you can feel deeply grateful for. And let's close the class with an chanting mantra Om. With inhalation, bring the hands up above the head, pray position. Exhaling, bring them down in front of the chest. Take a deep breath in. Open up your eyes gently. Namaste. Congratulations for making it to the very end of this class. If you like it and feel value from these classes, feel free to like them, share it with one friend. If you're interested in what else I may offer you, check the link in the description. As usual, try to smile as often as you can, stay present, and see you in the next one.